defense was outstanding. We rebounded the ball well, played together. One of the things we did is we shared the ball. Good crisp passing. I thought our guys moved well without the ball. The only glitch is that we turned the ball over a little too much, but I like the 16 assists and the things we did. We finally made some threes, made our free throws, things that win ball games for you. You play solid defense, you play unselfishly, rebound, you'll win a lot of games. So we're happy with the win. We're hoping we get Ralph back pretty soon. I want to send him out again today to make sure that his ankle is fully healed. Any questions?
I mean, what's the process Elliott has to go through to avoid foul trouble a little bit more effectively?
I have to look at the film. I like his aggressiveness. He's a very active player. That's the way he is in practice. We've got enough bodies. You just want to keep. I'm not going to take his aggression away from him. You just got to be. Maybe play better position basketball. I mean, we teach them the fundamentals of, I don't know, one of them was a moving screen, things like that. His fouls are basically fouls of trying to do something good. So long as he does that, he's fine.
You mentioned the turnovers, Julian had 3 in the first half. You said you talked to the guards at halftime and just told them to hang on the ball. What was the difference for him after halftime?
Yeah, we took out a ruler. Slide in their hand or something, maybe softly, man. But this, I thought we, coming off of the game against Virginia Tech, where we took care of the ball so well, it was really disappointing to see we were trying to, and they do a good job in packing the defense in. Kevin O'Neill's team, Southern Cal does a good job of making you play around the perimeter, and we kept trying to drive it to the basket, out of control, not jump stopping, not playing smart basketball. So that's basically what we just talked about. Hey, fellas, if we do drive it, let's make sure we swing the ball, reverse the ball a few times before we try to. That's what they want us to do. They want us to drive into the heart of the defense where they have some good, a good shot blocker and Dwayne Dedman, and they have some size. So. And they're pretty physical, so, and then we got a lot smarter about it, I think, in the second half. What did we have in the first half? 12 turnovers? Yeah, so we only ended up with 6 in the second half. So we did take care of the ball a lot better.
Without your 2 big guys, do you find yourself, do you have to make more?
Pardon me?
Without your 2 big guys right now, do you find yourself having to make more in-game adjustments to sort of counterpunch and then see what the other team's doing?
No, not really, because the guys that are playing now are doing a fantastic job of executing the play. And we've had a couple breakdowns, but basically we're running the plays. It's when we're trying to. It's when we get away from our offense and try to do something one-on-one, like penetrate, dribble the ball out of control. But our guys have really accepted their roles and their responsibilities, and I think it's helped because they know. I think guys behind like Chip, Joe Coleman, Maverick. The bench has been shortened, but we also are playing those guys. Still, we're playing them. They're getting quality minutes, and I think that's been the big help. Is still our bench play has been excellent.
Samson warmed up. Was there ever a thought to play him, or was it?
I didn't see him warm up. I didn't come up for the warm ups, but I understand he did move pretty well, and he said he was. He still said he was sore. So when he told me he was sore, I just decided not to play him.
You hoping for Tuesday for him?
Whenever he's healthy enough to go.
Do you think Rodney's best game defensively today?
Yeah, Rodney's been playing outstanding. Again, moving him back to that 4 spot where he can use his athleticism and his quickness has been good for him. He's really doing an outstanding job of rebounding the ball, and he's been very steady. He's leading us as far as assist to turnover ratio. He got a little shaky with the ball today, but otherwise the blocks, the steals. He's probably he was a guy that didn't have the big numbers in deflections, but his deflections are really going up now, and that's a great sign for us. And his stamina, I said from the beginning of the season, this is the best shape he's been in his 3 years here, so, and he's showing that he's got the stamina and the endurance, because we certainly need him on the court, because he's a very steadying factor. He's one of the veteran players on the floor.
Do you
In
think?
fact, he's the only, I mean, when you look at it, he's the only guy other than, he's got the most minutes as far as having played here at the University under our system. And you can see that he's a very settling, so he's accepted that role as a leader, and he's doing it, leading by example.
It makes it a lot easier for him when you have a point guard like Julian who looks for him a lot inside.
Well, it helps because you got people passing the ball, not just Julian, but everybody's been looking to pass the ball to him, and not so much one person. It's just that I think he's got a little more, as again, I said before, because he's closer to the basket, he's back, he's comfortable there, and that helps. We do have better penetrators and passers. It didn't look like it today, because we threw quite a few of them away trying to go to the basket, but we're in Julian, Andre, Chip, Maverick, you know, we added another ball handler to the lineup, so that does help. We add another ball handler like Julian to the lineup. And again, Elliott is a very skilled passer, and he looks for him also. Look there, I don't know, Elliott only had 1 assist today, but he does some good things in moving the ball.
He may have set a record for most screens attempted today.
Yeah.
You like that about him?
Absolutely. That's his job, that's his role, and he's accepted willingly. And that's, he's got to be careful not to move on it, but he sets very solid screens. And when we wait and execute properly, then he's a big body to get around.
What was your thought about Rodney's first half dunk?
The
dunk he had in the first half.
I don't know if I saw it, to be honest with you. I don't care about dunks.
Take 2 more.
I'll take the 2 points, whichever way we can get it. What did he do? I didn't see it, to be honest with you.
Pretty spectacular.
360.
360 dunking.
Good for him.
Got the credit.
We'll take 2 more. How important is it for a team, a young team like this, to win a couple of games immediately following an injury like in Boxley?
Oh, that was the best thing to happen for us, to bounce back the way we did. When you lose a player like that, you've got to, you're not being, you hurt for Trevor, but you got to move on quickly. And I thought we moved on quickly, immediately, even during the game against Dayton. One of those things, and I think it all starts with me. You're not trying to be harsh, but you say, you know what? There's nothing we can do about that. It's going to be an opportunity for us, you guys, to embrace this challenge and step up your game and play better. And we talked about that at halftime. When Trevor went down, and I thought to bounce back and have a good win of significance against Virginia Tech. That was a meaningful game in a Big Ten ACC challenge at home. It's like, last year we came off of winning a tournament, and that happens. A lot of teams, they win a tournament or something, or they're feeling good about themselves, they have a letdown. But we came off the loss, we rallied around around Trevor. I thought he was very good in his the way he conducted himself and the way he talked to the players, and that was a big help. But it was huge for us to get these 2 wins here.